Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a fine Wednesday evening. What happens to video time zone? I'm sectoral leader Cody, and I'm Cody. Hello, everybody. Microphone was just... I forgot to untoggle the mute. That's fine. That's fine. What isn't acceptable is Firebot's head-up assery that it's been doing these past couple days. This morning, it also asked me to re-authenticate everything, and then it stopped reading the activity feed entirely and stopped reacting to Twitch interactions, so really good. Hey, Twitch probably pushed out an update that screwed up everybody's tokens or something, I don't know. But anyway, we got that all fixed up. I just realized I forgot to move my old streams into their respective folders. I should probably do that. They're all uploaded, and they will become available on their regular schedule. Except everything did get pushed over a bit, because the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream demo thing that I just did a video recording of, that's available on YouTube. I didn't wind up putting it on Twitch. I might upload it to Twitch later, but that does count against my... I barely have any used VOD stuff right now. Does this arm have glass fibers on it? I swear. Okay, anyway. Let me move the rest of this, too. So, yeah, my availability and all that stuff it changed at some point. Karista, okay. Okay, Karista's already bonking me, apparently. Karista just had to use that hammer. She felt the need for some reason. Oh, I forgot to create a folder for this. Hold on. DL, 3. Oh, this is gonna be such an annoying abbreviation. Oh my goodness. Wow. The variables are messed up because Firebot sucks. But Omega, thank you so much for the for 20 months. What the heck? 20 months? It's already been 20 months. What is time? What is time? Oh, I hope nobody checked in before I had to restart Firebot, because actually, wait a minute. You'll actually be able to check in anyways, because Firebot didn't flag you as checked in, because Firebot was being stupid and not paying attention to Twitch at all. Like, even the variables were not being set. So yes, you can check in again, and it'll actually count this time. Oh my goodness, the triple one with that 100%. Heck yes. Oh my goodness. I still like Firebot way better than a lot of the other services. It can just be really stinky sometimes. Okay. Oh, also I don't know if anyone's noticed yet. Actually, you know what? I should have made it more obvious. I should have made it way more obvious. Anyway, you know what? I'll wait. I'll see if it's been figured out. And no, it's not the seasonal rotation and stuff. That did happen. But it's intentional. Oh. Somebody else on Firebot complaining about the absence of watch streaks. Yeah, blame Twitch. Hashtag blame Twitch. But yeah, first stream of the week. And I'm also juggling work at the same time, and somehow was able to get things to work. But also, I want to fix the sub bar here. It appears that is a variable that is not saved. So, if I go into here and initialize subs. So we set the subs thing to 0. I'm not doing that. It is currently set to 1. Sub goal level. Make sure that's set to 1. Daily goal mode. I do this. Sub goal prize. GP display 1. And also, I'm going to run update goal bar. Hey, there we go. That's better. All fixed. Just gotta mess with a few variables and then do the fun little the button that tells the goal bar to update. Also, let me make sure the variables are all okay. Good. I'm going to keep them over in the corner here in case they blank out. That's been happening less lately. Oh, I clicked into the throwing software. Don't worry about that. Okay. Oh, yeah. I got to go over here. Sound elements. I'll load all that in. And I would like to put this over here. I didn't even get to test this. I was too busy fixing things that Firebot broke. Good thing I tested that. Got to remove the echo on my side. Don't remove the echo during Final Fantasy 14, though. We're going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14 today. It says finale, but honestly, I thought I put a question mark beside that. I don't know if it's going to be a finale. I'm more confident that tomorrow will be a finale. Today, probably not. I can't go past 9. And, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's highly unlikely to be a finale, actually. Tomorrow, on the other hand, we have 5 hours. It's the long weekend. I can take advantage of the fact that I do not have the work on Friday. And yeah. Also, having a predictable schedule in terms of work is a pretty big plus. Good things have been happening now, which is good because 2026 was off to a pretty crappy start, and I didn't have a very good opinion of it initially. So hopefully that it can keep up this momentum because I'm all for the direction this is turning in. Also, our long weekend is supposed to be warm. We're going to be doing some weather talk, actually, and talking about the... we're not talking about the warmth yet because it's not happening tomorrow, but long weekend? Yep. Long weekend will be getting some nice weather. I forgot to remove the ping from my own stream going live. I better do that so it doesn't drive me nuts. Yep. Clear, no. Clear notification. Yep, there we go. Also, Jay, I saw the amount you grinded for. It's way less of a pain in the ass to get it that way than the intended way. The intended way is fight in Tsukiyomi Extreme, which is post Stormblood. And that extreme is a pain in the ass to learn. It took us so many attempts to clear that. Oh my goodness. Whew. Also, thank goodness the check-in system is actually working now. Oh, I guess technically if you checked in during the using the channel point redeem, you wouldn't be able to check in using that method if you did it before I had to restart Firebot.
Delicious.
When Firebot wasn't doing anything at all. You know what? Don't mind if I do, actually, Coyote Tales. Welcome on in. Don't mind if I do.
Water!
I've got my traditional trail mix. I actually have Cheetos too, but I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Celebrate making it to the weekend. With dry, clammy hands. Well, not clammy. My hands were actually a little warm. But they're dry. All depends on what environment you're working in. I was working in a pretty dry environment. Which is why hydrate there. Don't mind if I do. But first, I gotta put away my food, the trail mix. And I've got to practice speaking by the microphone so I don't keep going quiet like this. Yay! Jay has claimed third. And that should all be working properly now. I did my check-in when I got in and got an error. Oh! Interesting. I wonder if it was the Twitch API fucking up. Sorry, messing up. There we go. Got my hydration in. All that good stuff. We got some check-ins happening, but I do respect the lurker aspect of it. And we got Jay checking in for the 58th session. Pretty big number. Pretty big number. Before you know it, you're passing 50. Before you know it, you wind up passing 100. My goodness. And yeah, that's never going to reset, so... if I continue this in the long term, we're going to have some ridiculous numbers. And you know what? If I can keep this particular... If I can keep this particular job arrangement I have, we just may be able to find a balance between the two. Jay's got 46 out of 100. The road to greatness. My goodness. A 16 out of 100. Everyone has their rough days. Or maybe the rating is a reflection of life events. Relatable. Relatable. Well, life events lately have actually been pretty good here. I'd give them a better rating here. You know what? I'm going to do a shiny exchange too because... oh, wait a minute! It's April 1st. The crows have taken all of our shinies away. And... you know what? That's a reason why I should actually have the webpage open here, because we got to get the top 3 the rolls. Okay, and that's it for the weather segment. We're gonna get Final Fantasy 14 started now, without me highlighting half of the activity feed. All right, Final Fantasy 14. Let's get you loaded. Was there any updates since then? No? Okay. Are any of these messages new? No. Aside from a world having technical difficulties, which happens from time to time. It's usually a server program issue or server equipment issue. That's usually the reason. The timer message talks about the Discord too. Okay. That timer message, though, is randomized with repeat off. So it'll cycle through everything before you start seeing it repeat things. And I think it's like every 30 minutes, something like that. I should actually be asking my group if they want to help unsync Shinryu tomorrow, because it's probably going to be tomorrow. Start. All the eggs. All of the eggs. Welcome on in, Hemlock. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. I'm just waiting for the queue, and then we are good to go. We are good to load. We're good to push ourselves towards the final boss. There is still a dungeon in the way. This is typically how it works when we get towards the end of the game. There's usually a a dungeon or two. Actually, yeah, there might be a second dungeon. New Game Plus. With no Final Fantasy, because I don't have it on. I almost guessed the container. Welcome to You Can't Do That. Wait a minute. Before we go to You Can't Do That, I need to get rid of this minion I already have. Also, I'm going to set a return here. Good thing I did that before I teleported. Ah, yes, that's a great teleport animation. Fantastic. Teleport animation does not play. Game broken. I sell my winter stuff up. My goodness, I really need to get that winter stuff. Right, we wanted to fix this during New Game Plus, but you can't do anything during New Game Plus. Okay. Oh, there's showers at the SAS main base. Oh, that must mean there's a... Wait a minute, hold on a moment. Hold on. I'm going to increase the quality... Can I do this during stream, or will it not be happy? Yeah, it's not going to let me. Okay, hold on. What I have to do in order to do this is I think I have to disconnect Firebot. No. That's not how you do it. Hold on. I'm gonna close Firebot. Okay. All right. I don't go anywhere. I'm gonna stop the stream just for a moment to change our quality back. Twitch, you are really starting to annoy me. Okay, Twitch is being freaking stupid. Twitch is stupid. Everything about Twitch is really starting to freaking irritate me. Stop screwing around with your tokens, Twitch. Leave my freaking tokens alone. I hate that. I was just wanting to change my quality. I just wanted to change my quality. And then the stupid thing made me re-authenticate. Because Twitch is a piece of crap. All right, welcome back in up to sweet 1080p. We're back to this. Twitch can stop being a piece of trash. They just love to screw around with your tokens while you're trying to while you're just simply trying to briefly go offline to change the quality. Thanks, Twitch. Freaking dumbass Twitch. By the way, you can't first, second, and third because Firebot has not reset that. So that doesn't get messed up. The ads do get messed up, which is... Oh, you know what? I should actually just run those now. Otherwise, they're going to be way off. Oh, I can't even run them right now. You recently ran an ad. No, I didn't. Then why does my ad start in 3 minutes? Twitch? Oh, yeah. You could do the check-in, but it's actually not going to do anything if you're already checked in. Oh, also, Firebot is not back on. Hold on. Oh, Firebot! I shut Firebot off so that it wouldn't do the stream end event. Because then there's a lot of things I have to fix if that's the case. So let's just bring Firebot back online. Firebot's back online. The extra check-in will not check you in extra time because everybody's who's checked in already has the check-in flag, but it will tell you where you're at now that Firebot is running. I forgot to put Firebot back on. Oh my goodness. All right. We should be back in action, except there's one thing that's still going to be broken. So initialize subs. We're going to go back over here. Oh, also, I'm going to tell these variables to persist. Yes, I would like you to persist. I would like you to persist. You persist. I persist. Everyone persists. Persist. Persist. Stay. I'm just going to fix the bar. Oh. Oh, apparently it's already working. But I didn't even set this. Huh. I really hope that that Ad Manager will be unable to start the ads because the ads thing is still grayed out. That'd be fantastic. I'd love that. Oh, hey, how are our statistics? Are they still... Yes, they're still here. Excellent. That little fix that we did with the persist thing is still in action. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, good. I had to make sure some other variables were running. Okay, all of that for a little April Fool's prank of lower quality video. And the ads apparently did run. Or didn't run? Or did run or didn't run. I don't know. I don't even know if they actually decided to run. No idea. Anyway.
You're a fraud. A total fraud.
Oh, that's right. That's also... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh yeah, the CC shut itself off. Well, the CC is back. Double shoutout. Yep. I forgot that restarts. Why is this still on a market board? Oh, because it disappeared. And there's people severely undercutting it. I always love that. Don't put it on the market board if you're putting it for NPC price. Sell it to an NPC. Annoying people. Really annoying when they ruin the market board with base prices. Oh, look. 2 apples. 2 apples to get some shiny pieces. The crows are being nice and generous. Okay, so with this one, I'm gonna go... $4,969. I don't know. You don't have 420 yet. Not yet. Oh, hold on. 5099. 5099. Also, we're gonna do that. That's a sign that it drops too much. You can sell these? What? Why can you sell these? Oh, they're not even worth that much anyways. They're just inventory pluggers from a deep dungeon. Nobody wants them. These, on the other hand, which are also sellable for some reason, they're worth a pretty decent amount. What the heck? Clearly some bot laundering happening right here. Somebody's trying to get Gil into another account. 184 shiny pieces. But only got 55 back. Crows were not as nice that time round. Okay, apparently the ads are over. Freaking annoying. I hate doing the double ad bullshit. Today's the only day I'm doing the low quality video thingamajig, though. Okay. Now we've thrown those to the market board or to NPC selling. We're going to teleport back to where we were and get New Game Plus started. We got to make some progress. New Game Plus. Yes, please. Oh, that's right. You can't be breathing the wrong way to when you're at New Game Plusin'. Okay. Oh yeah, we got to go back over here, right? We just suffered yet another loss of somebody who's been with us for a decent amount of time. But honestly, I don't know about you, but I'm not too surprised. I'm not too surprised that we lost that particular NPC. It was willing to take things right to the end. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on here? What is this? Why does the shading on here look so off? Like from far away, it looked like it was fading. What? Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. There's definitely shading problems up here. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's right. Alphabet was losing it. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. As long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see to the Commander Kemp's body, find my sister and return to SLdr. Sup, Palisade? There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Alphanud. Tell me he is alright. He's okay, but somebody else is not. Oh, thank the 12. I don't know what I would have done. Though, saying that, what were the resistance? Okay. What will the resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to SLdr and keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. I detect a wounded soldier nearby. Hello, wounded soldier. Even though you're an Imperial, here you go. Wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I have expected you were about to slit my throat. To hell's at this. I should be back at home in Ilzabad instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Yeah, I'd have questions for my own faction too, firing upon your own. That's actually why the sectoral leader made sure that all of his organization's weapons were ally binded. They do not harm those of the same faction. However, if they defect or are not truly loyal, they can actually still get caught up in it. How did the sectoral leader do that? Dang. It's technology beyond human comprehension. Oh, I thought it was still in the air. This bird's really high up in the air. This bird is really high, high, high. Thanks, friend. Bloody turnquoise came loose, and I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. On the road home. Look at this beautiful creature. Look at how beautiful it is. He has hand chins. So beautiful. So graceful. I think it's a reskinned raptor. At least it has the shape of a raptor. Still, reskinned enemies is several steps above a enemy with a different color palette, which is what the older Final Fantasies did. Oh, bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Cody? I didn't recognize you at first. I've been feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lost a bit of blood. I can keep going. I can keep going. Make sure to have plenty of starchy foods and some sweets. Get that blood replenished. Some sweet, some salty. Trail mix is sweet and salty. Does that count? Oh, wait, it's not starchy. Oh, you just need to get some popotos then. Have I come in at a bad time, Mango? Did Alphanet already deliver the news to you? Cody, we have given over Commander Camp's remains for safekeeping. Later. I have no idea when. Rites must needs be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. For the living and the dead. Is this a nod to the Dark Knight? Because Dark Knight gets a move. What is it called? Is it called Living Dead? Or am I thinking of one of the statuses that the Dark Knight gets? It's the Dark Knight's invulnerability cooldown. All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Imperials. It is time we spoke again with General Alden. The sectoral leader's just looking down on them. They're so short. Hello, I am in first person because my mount is way too big. Ben's giant bird at the table. These deaths weigh heavy on my soul. Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader. He was a patriot. But above all else, he was a good man who will be sorely missed. One of many lost this day. I ask for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when you face the enemy. Look at all those eggs. More eggs. Many more eggs. It's such a violent throw. Easter is truly is the most violent time of the year. Oh my goodness. I mean, look, some bunnies are innocent, and some bunnies are the bunnies that you encounter early in Bravely Second, where they have vicious teeth. And they try to, like, gnaw your face off. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and shield when next you face the enemy. I just said that. It will carry us far, General. Of that I have no doubt. Ere we take another step towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the question on how to deal with Castor Mobana's cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought for their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach it. Oh my goodness. So many explosive ones. What did I set the frequency to for those ones? More egg. Oh jeez. Push egg. Don't. Don't give Krista something to call. Krista can lay eggs, so don't get started on that. Let's not go down that road. $56 shiny pieces. I'm gonna scroll up here. Huh? Yeah, I saw your shiny pieces. What the heck is going on here? You should have 193. At least. You should actually have more than that. That was an apple match? Okay, that is match 2. Now I gotta go into Shiny Exchange here. I need to figure out what the heck's wrong. Well, first of all, we need to revert the shiny pieces here, because you're supposed to have 193 at least. I'm just gonna edit that directly. Okay, you're back up to 193. I have to figure out what the heck went wrong here. So the apples matched on slot 1 and slot 3, which is telling me I should be checking the match after the 3rd slot. Match check 3V. Yes, this one here. Matches with the 1st and 2nd slot. Matches with the 2nd slot. Why is there no matches with the 1st slot? What is going on with this? I'm sorry, why is there a missing branch in the match check 3? Okay. 4th row. Does 4th row account for everything? 1st and 2nd, 1st and 3rd, 2nd and 3rd, any single slot. Okay, so the 4 match checks compares with every row, but the 3rd one does not. Why? Yeah, we got a missing branch that does not check the first slot, apparently. Wait a minute, what? But didn't it say that there was a match? Yeah, it acknowledged the match, so there is something checking that. First and second slot. Yes, yes, yes. Multiplier. Multiplier plus 200, which gets divided by 100, so it's actually 2. So the multiplier was there. Why didn't it give currency? It was actually supposed to give currency after all of that stuff was done, just before the chat message. That's when it was supposed to give currency. Why did you not give currency? Great. It's one of the mysterious ones where I can't figure out why the heck it did that. And the multiplier does not have an expiry, does it? Okay, good. No, it doesn't. And it has a persist. And this is supposed to be sequential, so the... what the heck? Yeah, no, it was supposed to give the 193. That's not even in a conditional branch. It takes the amount you wagered and puts the puts in a multiplier. Unless I would really love it if the reply button didn't get in the way of my ability to select messages. Now, back up here. Back up here. Wait a minute. No, that's also not possible. I've got a safeguard against that, too. Any non-numericals will get converted to 0, and then you'll get the invalid amount outcome. I don't know what the heck happened there. Like it failed to update currency or something. I don't know what... Firebot, seriously? I don't know if they changed something on the back end, but why is Firebot being dumb? Why is Firebot not reading the activity feed again? I'm gonna start complaining on there about Firebot's piss poor performance. It's getting on my freaking nerves. I have a feeling it has something to do with Twitch being freaking stupid. Would we? Recall the Imperials... Hold on. I have to restart Firebot again. Because Firebot is apparently being freaking useless. If I have to freaking do this one more time with the activity feed and that, I'm going to have to delete the authentication file and completely redo it. I don't know why Firebot's being so freaking dumb, but it's really pissing me off. Well, that explained by Firebot's being freaking stupid and not being able to interact with people's statistics. Again. Where's my Firebot log? I want to see the freaking logs. I would like an explanation on why Firebot is being freaking stupid. Okay, so this happened somewhere around here. Why are some of these lists becoming empty? WebSocket disconnected. Why is that happening? Oh, it probably does still say just chatting. That might actually just be me forgetting to press the button. And not Firebot being dumb. Shiny pieces, blah, 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 blah. Error loading external notifications fetch failed. What is this bullshit? And why is there a generic error? So Firebot's just being... I don't know if it's Firebot or if it's Twitch's API being a piece of shit, but I am seeing connection problems on here, but it's not pointing to the internet, which obviously not. Also, what are these effect lists? Hold on. Effect list ID... Why am I getting no effects to run for legitimate effect IDs? What is this bullshit? Effect list. That's not blank. Okay, and what is this effect list? Nothing. Okay, that's on message, and there is definitely effects there. Why... Firebot's being really fucking stupid. I'm getting a whole bunch of no effects to run bullshit. WebSocket disconnected. WebSocket connected. And now all of a sudden everything is working properly. Oh, because I restarted Firebot. And it's doing it again. Why is Firebot being useless? Okay, that's going to be an interesting issue to report. Where the heck is this even? Time-based? Okay, well, I'm not seeing any more disconnect bullshit here. I'm just seeing mysterious no effects to run stuff, which is really starting to get on my nerves. Wish I could disable this. Do I just get this obnoxious message every time there's nothing in a conditional? Because I would really love it if I could disable that log message. It's really annoying. I think all of these ones... Does this one have a conditional too? I'm checking for a pattern. Ah, yep. So I get that really obnoxious effect every time there is conditionals that say no. That is incredibly obnoxious. That actually makes it really difficult to read the logs. Also, I love it when I have to re-authenticate and the activity feed doesn't load up. There we go. We're all good on that. This could be sent over here. That could be closed. There we go. Okay, definitely not a finale. Definitely a everything is bugged, especially Firebot. Especially Firebot. I don't know what the hell Firebot is on. Alright. We got SLdr's shinies fixed and all that stuff. And Firebot apparently doesn't know how to read activity feeds ever. Would we? Recall the Imperials could have been obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why would they? You suspect they were unable to fire the cannon again? Mayhap due to a malfunction? Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage? Or, heretofore unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it. There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they continue. Only we know the truth. Estinian. Then I'll just have to go and see myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. know how you feel, Nango. I do. But I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalimo and I arrived at Relega's Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the Resistance. And then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the Scions. But even then, I knew deep down it was an excuse. That I was afraid of following my heart, because I wasn't sure if it was for me or for Yida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries. As we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader of his people. His people needed him to be. And now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left, and of the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. But don't worry, Nango. I'll come back. I promise. Yeah, there we go. Well, I acknowledge Commander Heck's right to carry out this mission. I see no reason why she should do it alone. Cody, would you go with her? Would have done it even if you were not, sir. Then it is settled. We will await your return. Oh, that's a Famford Hunt train. Fun. Where is that? Oh. Did the hunt trains always start there for Dawn Trial? Sorry to drag you into this, Cody. It may not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now, all I can do is be myself. That was a weird time for the music to get interrupted. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point to overlooking the Castro. My 6 hours of sleep are catching on me. Get alert, can take a nap. Oh my goodness, have a good nap, Jay. I'm trying to remember which day I accumulated some sleep debt. I think it was Monday. I'll keep it borrowed for now, but after Thursday's stream, I think that'll be when I do my catching up. If you don't mind... Oh, I just read that. Yep, more words I can't read. Young Criff's Hope. The ship's stranded on the rocks east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it. Or that might just be an old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. Please, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. Nods, continues. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale a cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear and meet you there, right? Alright? Lisa's going rock... Lisa wants to go rock climbing with us. Or she wants us to go rock climbing with her. I wonder how good at rock climbing Crystal would be. Hello, Guardian Beast. Goodbye, Guardian Beast. 109,000 because it was critical. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you met the golems. Looks like the old stories were true, eh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. Game turns into peak. Except I'm a level 100, so I mean, honestly, if there's any like hostiles in that, we'll just summon solar Bahamut and one-shot them. Whew. That took a bit more out of me than I expected. Now you're sweaty. Or does Lise ever sweat? Does Lise not have the ability to sweat? And here she is. Nunkret's hope. The ark that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the 6th Umbra era. The flood. Why is it not pluralized? Many floods. It's comforting to think that there has always been people who cared this much about their fellow men. Who accomplished such great feats that people couldn't help but thinking they must be made up. But the proof's right here, isn't it? I don't just mean the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You did things for people when you didn't have to. Sometimes even when they didn't want you to. It can't be easy. Stay true to yourself, but we're all better for it, me included. Stare. I'll never be a leader like Comrade, or Hein, or my father. You gotta be your own leader. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me. And that'll just have to be enough, eh? Lisa, are you from Eastern Canada? Say a lot. Strange to think back on it. If we'd been standing in different places, or if the shell had struck the tower differently, it would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe the both of us. What kind of monster murders their own? A psychopath. Is that smoke from Castor Urbania? Wait, it's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what happened from here, but I can tell that it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. This is our chance, Cody, to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friend or foe. Friend and foe. Take Castor Urbania and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire the justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took. But I know everyone's champing at the bit. Champing at the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. Yeah, we just gotta beware of a psychopath. We have to tell the others. Come on. Is that a storm over there? Easier down than up, eh? Though, not necessarily safer. Especially not safe if you were sent in before Krista. Do you want Krista to fall on you? No. No, you don't. Anyway, no time to rest, and we need to convince the others to strike now, before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. There's no time to lose, Cody. General Eden needs to know what we saw. We should be keeping our guard up, though. They're just chaining those hunt trains. Oh, now Mango's on this side. What's up, Mango? Oh, wait, Mango's always been on this side. What am I talking about? You have returned. I only hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of Yankov's Hope and spied smoke coming from Castromelania's main canyon. I think Marshal Talpin's right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. Then we must attack Castromelania at once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it is an utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could have simply kept firing. Be that as it may, we need not risk everything to seize it. I say we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the castrum and secure control of the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take it from them unawares. If, on the other hand, it is indeed a trick, our token force will prove an elusive target. And we will at least know the cannon is operational. Either way, it seems well worth the risk. How are we to infiltrate the castrum? In anticipation of a day like this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of informants throughout Girobania, including Radiata. Radiata is home to many who hold menial positions at Castromelania and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The Resistance will handle this. You may have recruited the informants, but they'll be just as happy working with fellow Alamegans. At the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Comrade. I should be glad to accompany her, General, as would Elisa and Cody, I'm sure. Well then, if you were all in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We'll make ready to march on Castromelania. Go, and may Religer watch over and keep you. Oh, ho, 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 oh, oh. My apologies, but... Alright, I keep trail mixing. I'm gonna put it away for now. My apologies for speaking on your behalf. It would seem that my sister's forthright manner is rubbing off on me. I confess, my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by my concern for Lise, nor less Alamigo. Castor Mobona is the largest Imperial facility in the Peaks, you see, and so the likelihood that Kryl is being held captive there is quite high. Dealing with that cannon remains our main objective, of course. But if there's even a chance that Cryo might be rescued in the process, I would never forgive myself if I did not take it. Yeah, there might also be a psychopath in there too. We gotta keep an eye on that. I wasn't talking about Cryo when I was mentioning psychopath. Cryo is a different kind of problem. Or should I say unhinged? I should say unhinged. That's more in theme with the channel, considering we have an emote for unhinged. So to review, we are to travel to Radiata. You know, initially when I saw that, I keep reading it as Radata. Where we will meet with the contact recruited by Marshal Talpin's agents. And I took the liberty of reviewing the intelligence reports while Cody and Lise were away, so the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar with me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as a menial labor in either Specula Imperialtis or Castrum Albana. Perhaps as a result of this, the Resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. Aye, you have the right of it. They got the better deal than most Alamegans, feeding off of scraps, what scraps the Imperials give them. Damned if I know how Marshal Talpin's agents got one of them to turn his coat. I understand your disdain, I do. But I also understand the desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rodian woman. She will ask us a question. After, we answer with courage. What Triforce does Lake hold? She will know us as friends. Courage. Right. Put together a squadron, Nago, and we'll need them soon. With me, my friends, and be ready for anything. Wow, RNG chose the same mount 3 times in a row. Oh, RNG. Oh, you beautiful creatures. Alright, I went past so we can zoom in of the creatures. Anyways. See? What did I tell you? Let us continue on to speculate.
Yo, did he just walk up slowly and down smash?
Because I have to restart Firebot again. The shoutouts are happening again. But how many times do you play through Final Fantasy 14? This is only my second time playing the entire thing through expansion by expansion in New Game Plus. Without story, I've played through this 3 or 4 times. I don't know, third or fourth time sort of went by really fast. It's mostly cutscene lists when I play through it again. Karista is almost done Endwalker, and then she stopped progressing there. Krista! Confront your destiny! Also, unlock Island Sanctuary, Krista. Go do it. Once you beat Endwalker, you get Island Sanctuary. Like, do the deed, Krista. Do the deed. Uh-oh, skidoo. Do I have extra resources in use right now? Oh, how silly of me. I do have extra resources. On over here. Okay. I have extra resources in use, but my computer seems to be, like, completely okay with it. Let me just double check before I bite my tongue. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty alright with it. We're just hanging out at around 70% CPU, 56 GPU. That's a good. I don't need to speak to the gate guard. I'm going over this. Why so hostile? Now, no need to be violent. No need to be violent. This Griffin claims that is the true Griffin. Are you sure you're the true Griffin? Are you sure? Are you truly the true Griffin? The one, the only true Griffin? I don't know. This Griffin claims that this Griffin is actually the true Griffin. You have some competition. I could have sworn I saw a third true Griffin somewhere around here, but maybe not. Stop, Alphanid. And of course, there were still some soldiers looking about. Fortunately, there were no match for Lise. Come. Radiata is not much further. Oh, we got ads coming up. But we're just gonna... I was gonna say we're just gonna roll them now to catch them up, but no, they're gonna be messed up. They're gonna be going just after the hour because of that thing that we did. Oh, the egg storm didn't get automatically marked as complete because I had to restart Firebot. Firebot's supposed to automatically mark the throws as complete after a few minutes. And that just gives me a window to reject things if things stop working. Hold on, do we have some trouble over here? Oh, no, 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 never mind. Never mind. Never mind, we're all good. I'm just getting distracted by everything again. Minimize application. Why does my queue still... What is up with my queue right now? Why does my queue claim that only first and second, but this is Twitch's side. What is up with this? We already had somebody claim third. Why is it not appearing on Twitch's side? Oh well. This guy's Twitch is barely functional. I swear half of this was caused by Twitch API/token issues, because a lot of the problems that I had involved communication with Twitch. And of course, in light of our recent encounter, it would be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant for Imperial forces. Watch out for them, Imperial. Watch out for those Griffins. I think that they're the one and only true Griffin. Two other Griffins that claim that they're true Griffins. 3. They all think they're true Griffins. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, we got a fake Griffin too. The only Griffons. It should just be like truest Griffon. Neckbreaker. So this Griffin is a wrestler, apparently. That sounds like a wrestler name, but Neckbreaker. Jamel. Hey, do you guys see this this Jamel? It looks safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see any smoke above Casa Rabanna anymore. Do you think they fixed the cannon already? Yeah, they're gone. They've disappeared. It should be the last set of ads you have to deal with, because I will not be going beyond 9. I'll probably be ending like quarter before 9, or even... No, hopefully not much earlier. Alfred said we're looking for a Rodigan woman, right? And that we should answer her question with courage. Triforce of courage. But I suppose we'll have to strike up a conversation with every one of them until we find our contact. Let me know when if you find her, and I'll do the same. Camels are hostile, but like they should be like peaceful creatures. They're not vicious, right? Why would this be vicious? Also, they need a graphical overhaul. I think they were missed by the graphical overhaul update. They look very crusty. Hello, young Hellsguard. Too far below me. There, now you're not. Ain't seen you around before. Takes a certain kind of man to walk into this place uninvited. One with courage, I suppose. Courage, you say? Well, that's in short supply these days. Better keep your head down and go along and survive. I'll be a coward too if you like. Cause I'll not speak on it more, at least not here. Outside Radiata, behind the barricades over yonder, on the other hand. I was like, you've never been spit on by a camel. That's not aggression. That's leave me alone. That's what that is. Hey. Was that you? I think it was. A road again, morning? Yeah. Hell, that's a relief. Or a trap. Either way, I'll find out what an say. We'll meet you there. We must do this thing called communication. I wouldn't do so well in Hero's shoes myself. I'm not very I wouldn't go talking to random people and be like, ah yes, can I help you fetch a bear ass for you? B-E-A-R. B-E-A-R. CC, you have a dirty mind. I did not say that. CC immediately chose the word that I was definitely not using. Oi, oi. No. Not followed, were you? Good. At all of you, is it? Let's get to it then. Name yourselves. We are the friends. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, the friends of Marshal Terrapin. Name Stark Woad. The rest you know, or we wouldn't be here. This is about Speculum Portus and the cannon, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? Aye. I overheard soldiers talking while we were in the mess. The cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One man single-handedly disabled the cannon. Beggars belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. And it took a while, but they finally put the fires out, and the engineers have been working day and night to repair it. I wish I could tell you more, but the incident had everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, the Alamegan help has been sent home indefinitely. So the cannon could already be fully operational. We need to sneak inside Castle Melbournia to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Aye, that much I can do. I've pieced together a map of the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, that may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be a few in number, but I have faith we can see this through. Wow! By the way, Carissa likes short shorts too. Anyways, let's continue on. We have that for which we came. I really do not like the grammar of some of these. All that remains is to make our preparations. These center units will make for a primary objective, the fire control center. At the same time, we will enter the castrum by the way of the ventrum ducts. Ventrum? Oh, that was amazing. The ventilation ducts. Whereupon we will proceed into the weapons research center and create a diversion. If all goes according to plan, our parties will subsequently converge. And together we will secure the cannon before notifying the Alliance that they are cleared to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'll go into details. The rest of you, come with me. We'll need to deal with the major tech patrols before you can infiltrate the castrum. I will find the Imperial, the ones they call Imperial patrols. Hello, Imperial patrols. How are you? Goodbye, Imperial patrols. Nice meeting you. Almost there, friends. Your point of entry is just around the bend up ahead. The last patrol should be here any moment. Once you've dealt with them, we'll be clear to advance, assuming they keep to their usual schedule. Might be prudent to stand watch for a moment after, just in case. Yeah, your shiny pieces are properly, the Rainbow Stone sure does like appearing, doesn't it? Alright, and give 300 shiny pieces to the crows. Let's make sure that that actually got added. Yeah, I think that got added. I think currency has a cooldown. What is the cooldown for currency? But I popped open the currency and it looks like it was properly calculated this time around. Oh, currency has a 1-minute user cooldown. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Oops. Dungeon. It's windy here. Oh, I think we can finish this off with the dungeon. We can NPC the dungeon, so. My Braliger, I knew you lot were good, but I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Cody is the finest warrior I know, and I should like to think we've learned something from our time in his company. Now, where is the entrance ducts? Right behind you. I've mapped the branches, so you should have no trouble reaching the hangars or any number of other places. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. As discussed, Cody, we shall infiltrate the castrum and cause as much chaos as possible. This will draw the Imperials away from Lise and her men, thereby allowing them to safely reach the fire control center. If there's nothing else, I'll return to the Resistance forces and show them to their entrance. May Raliger guide you to victory. This is your last chance to make your preparations, Cody. When you and yours are ready, we shall begin. Oh boy. Castrum Albana. Bana! NPCs. Oh yeah, level 69. Let's go. The dungeon before the last dungeon of Stormblood. Alisane Alphanud and General Resistance Fighter. Oh yeah, very nice. It's our time to cause chaos, maximum chaos. Suspiciously shaped room. There will be enemies here. Hello, enemies. How are you? Alright, there we go. Ah, yes. The Avenger enemies, which are just reskinned apes. Off we go. Hey, look, bits. It's bits. Bad bits. Like doing the 480p restart the stream and then having your token randomly get revoked because Twitch sucks. Pretty bad bit. Wait. Who did that? Who did the effect that's like flare? Let's check in the battle log here. It's not energy drink. Was it the obsidian carbuncle that did that? Dang. Hello, Manga Rotor. Are you guys going? Thank you. Wow. So many sounds going off, apparently, that my move got cut off. Let's get a... Wait. Yeah, do a trick around me.
You shall fall soon enough.
I mean, you're not wrong about that. Very fitting of LSA to say at 2%. No. Oh. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No way. Yeah, wide away's a summon. HP bar's pretty much gone. Ah, that's fine. I just didn't want to waste my summon. Treasure coffer. 13 water crystals. That's fine. Our objective is way over there. Oh, here we go.
Come no closer.
About to say, I don't think they're all gonna last through. The target I was on wasn't gonna last through that, so we're just gonna do this. Subject number 24. Subject number 24. $190 shiny pieces. What? Hey, you wasted 100 and you got 189 back. All thanks to Kirista. Oh, that's right. I think Alice is very aggressive with the limit break. Like as soon as it's available, as soon as it's maxed out, Alice uses it immediately.
Away with you.
Why are you guys stacking there of all places? That's a really dumb spot to stack.
To the house of Leveilleur! Away with you!
Okay. Well, if Alice wasn't going right to my freaking spot when had a target marker on, it'd be a little easier to manage now, would it? Why do NPCs have to head to set location? Why can't they actually consider where you are? Oh, I'm already standing here.
Garrus, release!
Down it goes. All right, let's keep going. What's through that tunnel? By the way, it's set apart. I wager it's important. Probably. Dishing out all the AoEs that I can.
You shall fall soon enough.
For the House of Levier!
They're all gone. They went bye-bye. Wait, what?
Away with you!
There we go. All gone. Ah, it's gauntlet time. Nice crit. Take this, bird lady.
You shall fall soon enough.
Heavily guarded area.
Come no closer.
Away with you!
Oh, that crow was not so nice. Not all the crows are. Oh dear goodness. Okay, sectoral captain. Don't encourage Kirista. That stock sound effect that enemy makes when it falls. It's not just stock sound effect. Inferno? I know how to do Inferno. Is that turrets? It's 75% compatible. Sparkles and TVs. Into the middle.
You shall fall soon enough.
I know it's some sort of mechanic or weird hit. I'm glad Alfred knows that that's a cleansable bleed. They're going over here. Why are they so specific with where they go? That one's because of a bleed AoE. Not to be confused with the bleed status. Yes, bring it over to me. I really appreciate that. Bye-bye. And then off we go. If there's any cutscene, we'll deal with that, and then we'll head back to a safe spot. We do have a cutscene.
Understood. We're on our way. Lisa's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them.
To the tower of control of fire. Ah. And then they crash into each other. Oh, hello.
Lise, thank the 12 you're all right.
And you. There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast.
By the way,
Ready?
my microphone is actually supposed to be this loud. There we go.
They're here!
It's you.
It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I gave the order to fire. It was over! The skulls had surrendered. No one else had to die. And you killed them. Your own people. Your own comrades.
You're right. I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths. And I knew exactly what I I was doing.
But why? Why would you do that?
They died so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted. We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us. But everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be equal. That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom. You killed your own. They trusted you, and you killed them. Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
And a cheater.
Please.
Yeah.
Gotcha!
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
No jazz.
Alize!
Welcome on in.
Even so, the odds are against me.
I'll be having a lovely time zone. Rolled a 2. Ended up hitting the fake item box.
Coward! Get back here!
A fake item box. Oh my goodness. That is just something.
Hero! Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
Okay, just got done playing some Faz with some friends earlier. I hope that was a lot of fun. And hopefully the ghosts were not too, hopefully you didn't get like a lazy demon or something very unusual.
She'll be all right, but we'll need to carry her. Will you help me?
Carry the LSA.
Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
When a bombo that was a two demon. Oh my god.
Right.
These ghosts. Oh my goodness, these ghosts are quite something. We have completed the cutscene. We're gonna head over here, and I'm going to prepare us to head off somewhere. I can't be staying up late when I have to work early the next day. So let's get us over here. Doesn't help. Everybody walked in, broke the board, and was first to die. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's some pretty quick karma right there. Ghost going right after a person who broke it. Who broke my Ouija board? All right, we're back over here. There we go. Fantastic. I'm going to bring us over here. I'm just going to do the action called exiting, called the game. Oh, right. I forgot to stop raids. Let me make sure I do that. Okay, who the heck am I sending you off to? Hey, so where the heck is my where the heck's my follower list? There it is. What the heck? Freaking Twitch, I swear, every time. Every single time. Who the heck should I send you off to? You know what? I'll send you guys over to somebody that our community's gone by before, actually. Gotta follow on them because it's a pretty fun time over there. I have only lurked over there. I'm usually pretty quiet. Well, I'm usually pretty quiet in all but like 3 communities, to be fair, but I'm gonna send you guys over to the Sparkly Polygon because they're playing Subnautica. Subnautica is actually it was a pretty fun game to watch. I've seen a number of people say this. No race in progress. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, well, the raid's starting, but not properly. Okay, there we go. Congrats on the top 3. You get bonus gold pieces to use and future sound commands. Well, I don't know why the race status got reset to 0 there, but that was pretty annoying. Oh yeah, it's because Firebot sucks, right? I had to restart it how many times? Alright, everybody. I'd like to thank you for joining, whether you're here in full and part, whether you're active, whether you're lurking, or somewhere between. It's all greatly appreciated. The first raid message is for subs. However, in the event that you do not have a sub, there is a message just underneath that anybody can use. Feel free to use one or the other heading on over there. Next stream is going to be tomorrow. There is a possibility it may start late. Just as a heads up, it shouldn't be too late, hopefully. But we will still be going on for roughly 5 hours trying to finish up Final Fantasy XIV. Lots of Final Fantasy XIV this week. Alright, everybody, take good care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and really importantly, keep being yourselves. Keep being yourselves. That is what forms such an amazing community, is people just being themselves. Till next time, boy.